Okay, so this is part 2 of Redhorn's bootcamp, and in this part we're gonna cover some of the breaching techniques used by the Freelancers Union. Note that this episode does not cover all the facilities in Planetside 2, but my outfit mates are actually working on it, and once that happens I'm gonna slap a big annotation right here. So yeah, until then, enjoy.
So, basic steps. If you want to run over it, you can find it on the Trooper Camp Curry thread. So we want to do 3 basic things: kill everyone inside, and get into defensive positions. And you can do the last 2 by killing everyone, as I said. The way we do it is smoke, concussion, breach. I suggest you get night sights on, by the way. Be liberal with your shooting in this, guys. It's nice to make sound effects. So, as I said, smoke, concussion, breach. The way we do this is we have an NG or a medic with a smoke grenade launcher. They fire smoke in, heavy assault throw concussion in, we breach. So we'll run through that in a second, but first I'll talk you through it. Don't waste your grenades, guys. It's bad enough having to use them. So everyone stacks up where I am or on the other side of the door. Heavy's closest to the door, and then there's an NG or a medic. Selena will be our smoke guy for this.
One thing that I noticed in the heat of the battle, sometimes people just forget to do this and just rush in and then die.
Yeah,
or succeed,
exactly.
either way.
Rushing in's fine, but if you have the opportunity to do a proper breach, it can't fail because everyone's concussed. I mean, unless you concuss yourselves, then again, it cannot go wrong. So, I mean, this is situational. It's not going to work every single time, but when you can get it pulled off, it works nicely. And it's just a good way to make sure you have the building secured. Even if they've got maxes, when they're concussed, you have time to just shoot them down. Okay, let's run through it one more time. Sorry.
With smoke, we can't see ourselves, so...
That's why you have night vision sights, man.
Oh, okay.
Small issue on Esamir in daytime, I can't see anything with the night vision scope.
Yeah, they're not amazing, but I mean, again, it's situational. Normally we'll know if we're going to do this. We'll have a Sunday pulled up outside, you can quickly swap. And I mean, just spam Q and you can shoot with the Doritos. Hip fire in, it's fine. And silhouettes show up in smoke quite well, so... Okay, let's run through it once more, then we'll play in a proper squad. Okay, on my mark. Smoke's in, everyone, smoke's in. Follow in with concussions. And breach. Stack at the bottom of the stairs. Smoke up. Concussion. Breach. Okay, very nice guys, very nice. So yeah, that's basically it. Just smoke concussion, even if you don't have time for the smoke, because it can be a bit of a fash. Concussion every time and it will work nicely. Okay, everyone upstairs, and I'll quickly run through basics. It won't take long. And then we will go and play in a proper squad. I'm very sorry. Okay, simple stuff. Let's say this is the point room, the one we're in here. Can an engineer put a turret down in the middle, please? Thank you. Okay, turret room's the point room. There's a point in here, magical. So this is a point room, as I said, which makes these the point room stairs, and those the point room roof stairs. Those are the point room windows. Self-explanatory, I guess. Other room is the room, not the point room, the room. This is the one without the room in, point in. And then you got the room stairs and the room roof stairs, or the roof stairs, or just the stairs. Anything around the point room should have point room in front of it. Anything without doesn't. Balcony is just a balcony because there's only ever one balcony on the building. It's nice.
Hey guys, DNA Rip from BRTD here. Are any officers around?
Yep. Hello.
Hey Red, can I talk to you real quick in a different channel?
Okay, so yeah, that's nice and simple. When we defend rooms, we want 2 guys on the top of the stairs. We want 1 guy covering the roof stairs, 1 guy covering the middle door, even if we have a squad in the other room. 1 guy, always where I am here. This is a key, often missed location. You got nice angles, as I said before, out the window. You can see when enemies are approaching. You can cover the balcony, especially in this room, not so much in the other one, of course. And you can kind of stay out of line of sight of the enemies. If they breach up the stairs, you're going to get shot, but if they come off the roof, not so much, and you can get a res grenade out if you're a medic. Everyone else, you stick to the walls. That's how we do this. So let's set up defensive positions. Bravo in non-point room, Alpha in point room. Let's see what we can do. Quickly, guys, come on. Okay, Alpha, that's good. Trying to stay on top of each other, guys. It would be best if, I don't know, you've not really got great places. And that's fine, yeah. These consoles are good, they give you cover. They count as a wall as far as I'm concerned, so if someone were to sit where I am, then it doesn't really matter. Because it's cover at the end of the day. The walls just provide angular cover and just kind of minimize the opportunity for getting shot. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
We just need somebody to cover the roof stairs.
Yep, always one guy. That would be Amiga or Killer in Alpha room, or again, it would be Bosun or Selena in this room. Now, if you guys go and pull a galaxy for each squad and follow up a gal drop and how you do a gal drop.
What airframe's good for a Galaxy?
User in your channel timed out.
It's questionable. If you, I'm choking here on nothing. If you have a racer, which is what I have, it's incredibly hard to stop you because you're moving so quickly. You hold S and you hold everything, and then you have to try and roll back to slow yourself down, and that's when you throw guys across. Precision drop is actually pretty good, but race is also good if you can control it, because the faster you are, the better you are at getting to the location, I guess. But yeah, it's holding still, dropping on the target, and then moving as a unit. You don't all run off the roof where you land into random directions and all get slaughtered. You want to stay with medics, keep the squad leader alive until he's got the beacon down, and secure the first room you go into until you give him further orders. That should always be your prime thing, is to secure the place you land on, so you have time and the squad leader has time to consider his next move. Because a lot of bad squad leading comes from bad squads, because you can have guys which are running all over the place, so the squad leader feels under a lot of pressure to try and improve the squad, and that leads to him squad leading worse, basically. Now when I eventually log in. We can run through the rest of this, basically. Just with doing the scale drop, we'll do it as one thing. While we have a bit of time, just changing it a bit. There's two basic setups for classes which FU use. It's basically maxes. I think the best combination, despite what everyone else will say, is for a max crash you want 6 maxes, 3 NGs, 3 medics. That gives you 12. And normally 4 heavies, 1 infiltrator, 2 medics, 2 NGs, 4 heavies, 4 medics. I said one of the two, and either a light assault or another medic. A specialist class, if you like.
Did you say infill?
Yep. Infiltrators are great, especially in the current stage, because those motion sensors are fantastic for defending buildings, which is what we do all the time. Okay, I'm gonna have to restart. Sorry, guys.
No problem.
Basically, as I said before about using your initiative, you should always be looking for what classes the squad needs. You want a rough balance of heavies to medic, and then NGs on the side to provide ammo and turrets, and then an infiltrator is always good for hacking, basically, and the light assault's always fun for flanking.
Is it prefer to use claymores or mines, tank mines?
Engineer tank mines, claymores is not very good. If we're playing on another faction, then go ahead, yeah, use these tank mines. Claymores or whatever they're called on the other factions. I can't log in. Why is this happening?
I remember Mordas talking about.
Okay, go ahead, drop on, oh, what is it, Old Shore Checkpoint. That's got a 2-story building, I think. Maybe.
The only fight on the continent is going on close to it.
I don't want... yeah,
Effort
okay.
Supply Co. as one, for sure.
Yeah, go to an empty base. One of you, just both of you agree on that. Whoever's got opportunity, put the mark there, fly there. Try and do a proper landing. I want you guys to land on the 2-story building, and then secure the top floor. Alpha in one of the rooms, Bravo in one of the rooms. The way you want to secure rooms is you've got the stairs, often got the balcony door, and you've always got the roof stairs. You want everyone on the walls like we did when we breached. You don't want to be standing around the middle of the room because you absorb fire from everyone. You run round in crossfires and just everyone starts team killing each other. Always stay on a wall. Another thing is avoiding the windows in those buildings. Those are death traps. You get tanks shooting through them, snipers shooting through them. As we saw when we did our practice scrim, we had Snick just shooting through the entire building from one of those windows and he killed all of us. Okay, I'm looking.
Okay, Alpha North and Bravo South.
Okay.
Alpha point rooms in.
Drop in. Put down a beacon so your glorious leader can drop in the drop pod. And secure the 2 rooms and wait for further orders.
Okay, breaching rooms. Even from above, you wait for the heavies.
Another note, do not have the 2 galaxies fly above one another. Because when the people drop from the top galaxy, they will land on the second galaxy.
That's another point. Never fly. If you're in a gal, just be conscious of where you're dropping the guys. I know you can be conscious of how you're dropping them, but you've got to kind of think you're not dropping them onto a slippy roof. Not those slippy roofs. A sloped roof is what I was looking for there. Or anything like that, or onto the other gal. Because it just again causes distress. If the platoon leader wants to have a nice fluent movement, how is he supposed to do that if he has a bunch of idiots dropping on top of each other and getting thrown all over the continent? So,
Okay, guys.
quickly running through names. Sorry, go on.
Yeah, if there happens to be a max crash coming up, medics should not be focusing on resting instead of just killing the fucking max crash and throwing rest nades.
Yeah, exactly.
Because that's the motion that's when we wipe, when the max crash comes in.
One thing I personally going to be changing, and for all squad leaders here, we're holding this room. Everyone get into your defensive positions you're in before. Bravo into the other room. And stop spamming smoke. You're like MM, damn it. The way, if there's lots of guys grouped up downstairs, the way to prevent us from all getting slaughtered is to actually push. So the order will be given to everyone group up at the top of the stairs on point room today. So everyone group up top of the stairs, point room, quickly. Before we get breached, guys, come on. Okay, then heavies will rush down first. Let's go. Heavies down first, medics, NGs follow up. We clear out the bottom floor. We move through the middle into the other room. You've got to be quick, using maxes to kind of cover normally. And then you go back up the other stairs. You've killed everyone downstairs, you've kind of hit them in the teeth, winded them a bit. And then you get straight back to where you were. It's one big circle, so you just move through and up and back to where you were, holding defensive positions. You can kill everyone downstairs. If you wipe, then you were going to die anyway, because if they managed to kill you on the offensive, they were going to kill you on the defensive. Always position turrets like we got here. They're good cover. They're good for blocking the windows as well. They're great little things. Believe it or not, they may not be so good for killing people. They're good at keeping people alive. If you're an NG, you can use them really effectively to cover the top of the stairs. 2 or 3 turrets at the top will stop anyone from getting up until you get flanked. But yeah, I think a bit of aggression when defending these buildings is the one thing we really need to change. We're good at it otherwise. Running through names, this is a point room, so everything gets point room in front of it. So then everyone come into the point room. You've got point room stairs, which are the stairs which go downstairs. Point room roof stairs, which are the stairs that go upstairs. Opposite, you just take the point off it. So you got room stairs and roof stairs. It's exactly the same. Balcony door, or balcony, is the one with the balcony on, surprisingly enough. And then downstairs is just downstairs, left and right, up north and west, or whatever. Just use your common sense again, guys. It shouldn't be difficult. Ollie should be making a video, or someone's going to make a video which you can watch on more detailed room, but that's basically, it's point room or not point room to this room. Pushing out, always go maxes and heavies first, that's a basic thing. And really I think that's it. You always want to be in the corner when you're defending. That's basically the biggest thing. Just be ready, make sure you reload when you've got opportunities to, don't reload at stupid times, and make sure not everyone's reloading at once. And again, stay in the corner, use cover. Nice and simple, really.
Alright, this is all for now, and until next time, I wish everybody good luck on the fields of Oraxis.